Hi Maria. I hope you're good today. I hope you can hear me. Hopefully shit's not already awry. I hope you're feeling a little bit better today. I actually thought you would be asleep because Magic streamed until like fucking... Jeez. I think she was still... What was it, like fucking 6 a.m. for me, and I think she was still alive. I expected you to be asleep. But hi, I hope you're feeling better. Sorry if I missed you. I went to the restroom again. Needed to wet my beauty blender. I do not have... I should probably put my contacts in so I can read chat while I do this. I'm sort of doing a get ready with me again. I don't know why I feel like I have to put makeup on for stream. Is that weird? You fell asleep for 7 hours during your stream. No shit, dude. Oh wait, I think I popped over, and then again, that's the thing that I'll say about being sick as well. I have had the best sleep of my life. Like, no shit. I'll just put my face up. I hope it's... Am I in stream? I'm here. Let's see. I've had the best sleep of my entire life. I have zero makeup on, so pardon me. Pop my contacts in real quick so I can read chat and do this. And I decided today that I do not care if I get a copyright strike. You know, strange. Not strange. But I feel like with my mental health improving, my confidence, right, has come back. You fell asleep at 7:30 last night until 2:30 in the morning. So you want to hear what our sleep schedule is like right now? I am legitimately going to bed at... I'm going to bed at... Last night I went to bed at 4 in the afternoon. 5 in the afternoon? 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And woke up at midnight. And that's been my sleep schedule for the last couple of days. I did actually go back to sleep this morning at 5. And I slept until 9:30. But that is one thing I will say about this sickness. I am sleeping so good. I'm sleeping really good. Odd times to sleep, but I'm sleeping solid. COVID sleep, bro. As soon as I stopped, as soon as I got home from being sent home, my sleep schedule instantly flipped. It was the wildest shit ever. But it is what it is. I'm not mad at it, really. I so much don't want to go back to work. I'm applying to like work from home jobs because I just can't be asked. I just don't want to. And like, the good thing is, I was supposed to buy a couch with our last paychecks. We got them while we were sick. And I was supposed to buy a couch. Because, you know, since he started working, when I was working by myself before I got a raise, I was like barely able to make ends meet. More or less, sorry, my nose is like, more or less I could barely cover everything. If I wanted like takeaway or something like that, I would have to take away from like actual grocery money. I don't know why I started this conversation. I'm annoyed, first of all. Let me say that I'm very annoyed today. So I'm probably gonna gripe a bit. But you know, You know how it is. Anyway, sleep schedule's fucked. I don't really care that my sleep schedule's fucky. I really don't want to go back to work. I really don't want to go back to work. But with our last checks that we got, where there were 2 of them, I was gonna buy a couch because we still don't have like a furnished apartment. That's what happens when there's only one income and, you know, there's not extra to do shit. As I'm heading to the store. Hi, Cookies. I apologize for ruining store time. I mean, go have fun at the store. I don't know what you're going to the store for, but hello, thank you for stopping and I appreciate it. I don't know what you're going to the store for, but I hope that you can accomplish everything that you need to and get all the things. Get all of the necessary items. I hope there's no traffic. Hopefully I won't be long. Hopefully it's an in and out. You get everything you went to get. They're not out of all of the things that you want. That happens pretty often. I like this song. It's really fucked up, but Billie Eilish dropped a couple new songs. And I guess one of her friends got in a car accident. And that's what this song's about. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I imagine Magic's still asleep because it's 9 a.m. and like I said, she was still streaming at 6 a.m. my time. So that was only like 6 hours ago. I'm trying to build up the courage to stream, or not to stream, but to play DBD with her. I just feel like you guys are so good at DBD that I'm so bad. And like, I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be that person that like holds you guys back from a dub, you know? Wants candy ginger. Bulk barn might come through. Listen, candy ginger. Okay, so I had this little girlfriend when I was much younger. How old was I? Was I 6 years older than her? 5 years older than her? She was my little neighbor girl, right? And they were like kind of hippies. For lack of a better explanation, they were the like my first introduction into like veganism and whole food eating kind of thing. You play for fun, not to win. Magic says the same thing. You guys do trash talk a lot and it makes me very anxious. Like, I know that that's like a silly excuse, but like, because like when you guys play with randos, you talk shit about the randos, like, what are they doing? Oh my gosh, they're like clear across the map, they're not helping us, they're trash panda, blah blah blah, right? I'm like, oh my god, like what if I do the things that the person across the map is doing, they're thinking in their head like, oh my god, I'm a trash person. She's good now. Well, yeah, she's been playing with you guys forever. But I don't know, I get in my own head. Listen, don't ask me questions. We don't just talk about our teammates. Not the ones that you personally know, but you do about like randoms. You're like, oh my god. I've heard you guys plenty of times. But yeah, I would like to play. I think it would be fun. I know I annoy Taylor because I'm casual. Like I just can't be fussed about shit. So I annoy him. Cause he wants like to go fucking. What's that? It's just something I can't think of right now. We can't communicate with randos. Yeah, that's true. You can't. It's harder to communicate. Is there no in-game chat? That's strange. Is that like the only game that has no in-game chat? I started doing my eyeliner and I don't even have eyebrows. What's going on around here? Billie Eilish. I swear. How does a 17-year-old know how to perfectly explain my brain? Oh, yeah, but they're few and far between. Yeah. Oh, in the lobby only you have voice chat? I guess, could you imagine how toxic it would be if you could actually speak to one another during the game? That would probably be kind of terrifying, actually. But, yeah, I feel inferior. It's my brain. And I know you guys are sweet and nice, you know, but I don't know. I just get in my head about things 90% of the time that I shouldn't. But because I've been working on myself. Oh, just typing. I was terrified when I realized the randos could talk to me. Yeah, anytime there's voice chat in a game, it's really weird because I don't sound like a 12-year-old, right? I sound like I have a mature voice. I get called mom a lot, which offends me. I could technically be somebody's mom at this point, but I'm already acutely aware of my age in relation to certain parts of my life, and being called mom or mommy freaks me out. VHS stresses you out? What is VHS? Why did my brain go? Wait, you're getting better internet tonight. I thought you're leaving tomorrow. I sound like a cartoon to a lot of people, and I've been asked if I'm using a voice changer or I'm practicing. Video Horror Society? Yeah, you and Taylor have very, very unique sounding voices. Unlike any I've ever heard before. Because, like, I mean, you know, for the most part, everybody kind of, you're either a deeper set or you're a higher pitched set, you know. But you guys have this, like, cool-ass raspiness to your voice that I just think is so neat. Like, you and Taylor. Taylor hates his voice, or at least he says sometimes that he doesn't like Thursday because I was still positive. No shot. So, are you at your mom's house, or you're staying with your sister, or does your sister live with your mom? Did she live with your mom? I don't know. I'm sorry. I've been absent through this whole phase of your life, and I apologize. But then, you know, it gets to the point where you've not been in any of it, and you're like, I shouldn't say or do anything. I apologize. I should have, like, given you my condolences and stuff. Decided to throw you out of the apartment while I have COVID? As you can see, so you rented an apartment. Oh my god. Wait a minute. If you rented an apartment, can't you just stay there? Do you not want to just stay in the apartment that you've rented and stay here forever? like an Airbnb / hotel, but do you want to just stay in your Airbnb forever? If you guys like Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever, it's such a good fucking song. It applies so well to my fucking life. Kelly Clarkson did a cover of it that I just feel like she only changed a couple lines, like a couple words, really. It's too expensive. And I kind of want to go home weirdly. I mean, do what you gotta do, girlie. Wow, am I? Okay, you guys can't see that. Good God. I was showing a whole lot of boob. I mean, hey, fuck it. If you actually want to go home, oh, and your kitties and stuff. You probably miss your kitties. I mean, fuck it, right? I don't know what I feel right now. Like I said, doing the like affirmations and meditating and stuff again. I don't know music after the 90s. I was Offspring. Has Offspring put anything out recently? Not that I can think of, but I don't really keep up with Offspring. It's been the worst 2 months here. Oh, I can't even imagine. Like, I can't even imagine. Honestly, what you're going through, I think, is my worst nightmare. I don't even want to... I don't want to cry. Holy shit, Ooh, I feel real awful for you. And I'm really sorry again. Like I said, I'm really sorry that I didn't talk to you and, like, DM you and offer you my condolences and stuff. Because I don't even know how... I'm, like, crying on your behalf. I don't even know how you're doing it, dude. But, again, I am very sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry I didn't, say anything sooner. Like I said, it's just one of those things. It's like hanging out with you guys. I see you guys in the channel, and I'm like, oh, I want to go hang out with them, but it's just been so long, and it's like, it all sounds like excuses, I swear, but, it's my brain, And I feel bad, and I hope, you're okay. And you can get home and see your kitties and the rude motherfuckers, being the people that live there, because they're all rude assholes. But yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I like I said, I have gotten back to, I feel like I'm getting more back to myself. When I first started streaming, I felt like I was in a really great headspace, and the space that I'm in now feels very familiar and similar to that. Come hang out, it's never weird, even if it's been a while. I know, I just always feel like it is. It's the same thing with Messica, because I know, like, she sometimes hangs out in her Discord with, like, her friend Abby and stuff like that. And I say her friend, I mean, Abby's an acquaintance of mine. I wouldn't call Abby my friend, not shade or anything, but, like, I'm sure they hang out and do shit together, and she does her rating stuff and whatnot. But I just feel really awkward. It's myself. And then depending on, like, how many people are in the room. Lately, I feel like I get really overstimulated. And that just could also be the, like, super stress and anxiety I was feeling. And that was, like, a big thing for me. Let me tell you, I heard this fucking song. I'm bouncing all over the place. I apologize. I'm actually really surprised. I've streamed legitimately for 3 days in a row. I'm actually really proud of myself. When I saw Shinobi had mentioned me in a comment in chat the other day, we were always happy to chat, even if it's once in a while. Yeah, I saw you. So, Taylor's name forever has been Shinobi Papa, but like spelled Shinobi is like the ninja way. And I don't know what we were doing the other day. I think we were playing Naraka. It's this new battle royale, Japanese battle royale that we found. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm Shinobi. Because like I've gone by B for so long, and like, I don't know. I thought it was the cutest, funniest thing I ever saw in my life, or thought of in my life. I was like, oh my gosh, I could have like, I was thinking of this whole rebranding thing for my channel and calling myself Shinobi, and like, but I'm not even into ninjas like that. I'm not into anime like that. Although we did just watch Demon Slayer and I thought it was amazing. But like, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be Shinobi. But then I also was like, that's like, I feel like I'm treading on his identity. I think entirely too much. But I saw you were playing The Sims, and it was like, I clicked on it because, you know, I feel like everybody does that if they see that you're playing something or listening to something. I feel like I click on it to see what they're doing, and I'm like, oh, Cookies is playing The Sims, because I feel like I haven't seen you play The Sims in a minute, or I haven't paid attention. And I'm like, oh, Cookies is playing The Sims. How long has she been playing The Sims? That motherfucker said 18 hours. I was like, I think she left it on. I don't think she's been on for 18 hours. Because sometimes I do that too. I have it on in the background, and like I'll have it paused or whatever. And it does some weird shit, so I probably should mute myself while I'm in here. I'm just like talking out loud. I like this song a lot. Anyway, she was playing for 2 days. You just fell asleep. She was playing for 2 days. I was like, damn, Cookies is in it. Like, she must be on a really good storyline or something. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, Cookies, I don't think you're playing it for that long, but go girl if you want to. Oh, and then yesterday I figured out, I had a feeling that if I restarted the game, you did that with TBD once. You created an occult challenge. Did you actually? That's pretty sick. I feel like I might need to... Have you written it up, or it's just one in your own brain? I, for the life of me, want to, I want to do, the freaking Not So Berry challenge, but it is the most boring fucking challenge. I love everybody. I'm sorry. I love you. You're all wonderful. But who the fuck can play the Not So Berry challenge? That's the only reason you have so many hours. That's not true at all. You guys, you motherfuckers play the shit out of that game. I don't know where... I'm so upset. Like, so I have my red in here. I don't want to wear red. I'm not feeling the red today. But I feel like if I don't... I have it mostly written up. I want to add a tragic clown moment. Just not sure when to throw it in. But I restarted my game yesterday and it worked just fine. It was flipping out and my Sims were flipping out and like resetting themselves, and I ended up just restarting my game and everything worked fine. I went back in and I was able to talk to Lewis, and I got us to a point where we were boyfriend and girlfriend. I was about to move him in and my game crashed, and I was like, it's probably for the better because I want to show stream that it works again. So it's probably better that I just start it all over again and try to follow the same path and get him moved into the house again and be friendly to him. But he lost his job, and then part of the scenario, I hope I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but part of the scenario, he's like, you can quit your job too. And I'm like, wait a minute, do you still hate me or trying to like get me to quit my job? But never went more than one generation. Yes, it is grimy and boring. It is so boring. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe it gets better after the first generation, the mint generation. I can't get past the mint generation. And in my brain, I'm supposed to complete a generation before I move on to a generation. But even Little Simsy, the creator of the fucking challenge, is still working her first generation while playing her second generation. And I'm just like, I thought that that wasn't supposed to be that way. You prefer rags to riches. I prefer rags to riches. What I want to do, because I feel like once you get to a certain point in rags to riches, it also becomes boring. I have so many starts and stops in The Sims, like, because I like the grind. Like, okay, I know we're talking shit about the not so berry, like we don't like the grind. I like the grind to like get shit, but like once I have a bedroom and a kitchen and I've like expanded my house, and I feel like I always cheat too. Sorry if I'm yelling. I feel like I always cheat too and get a boyfriend or a girlfriend and move them in, and then I move them in with their money, and then suddenly I don't need any money anymore. I feel like I need to do a hardcore version because I end up cheating or something. I don't know if I'm actually cheating, but it's annoying. I don't know. I like going into Sims not builds, but Sims worlds, and I just like make over random townies. I go into their life for a few minutes and like make the wife cheat on the husband. I make the teenager get pregnant. I throw some spice into their life, and then I leave and let them deal with the repercussions of what I've done to their life. And then later I'll go back and check on them and see like how many kids they had, or if they're divorced. Where you can only sell things, on that selling table. I want to say I actually vividly remember this. I started a Rags to Riches in Windenburg on the little island, and I want to say I had a girlfriend. Maybe I didn't. But my friend was over. Somebody was over and they kept getting struck by lightning. There was a clip where the person kept getting struck by lightning. Right? They need a single mom generation or a runaway from home generation. Because I feel like a lot of the not so berry is still kind of nuclear. Because they end up having a partner, they end up having kids, and then like they cheat on their partner and they have another baby, or you know, they end up getting divorced and getting another partner. It's very family centered, and I'm just like, can we have like a runaway teen generation where it ends up kind of being a rags to riches so that they can, but then like they put themselves through college and it's a struggle and they don't get any what are they called, scholarships, so they have to like, but the fucked up thing about The Sims is you can't have a part-time job and go to school. I've not been able to have my Sims have two things at one time for fucking a century. I'm very complaining today. I don't know. Listen. That's what fucking arguing with somebody will do. Put you in a bad mood forever. I'm not even in a bad mood. I'm just annoyed. Is annoyed and being in a bad mood the same thing? I don't think it is. One of the affirmations I've been telling to myself, because I feel like I've heard this a lot from people, is that I'm too much. I'm too emotional. It's close. It's close. Being annoyed and being in a bad mood, they're close. They're pretty close. I feel like, fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I get told a lot, okay, and this is one of the things that friend I had that told me I was too anxious to be friends with. That was weird. It's one of those things of like, if I'm too much, go find less. That's one of the things that I've been like chanting to myself, is like, I'm not too much. I'm too much for the wrong person, right? And that's what I keep telling myself, because I feel like everybody has their person or has their lobster, right? And for your person, for your lobster, you're not too much. You're quirky or easily excitable. You know? Yeah, that friend. Oh, God, you remember Maria. You were around when that happened. The other streamers see you next Tuesday who claimed to be my best friend and then told me I was too much. I was too anxious to be friends with. I found out somebody still frequents their stream. I'm all set on that person. Hello, Bash. Have you had to throw hands at anybody lately? I just scared my cat. There's going to be someone who you're not too much for. Right. So, I feel like I had been working myself up from just like different relationships and situations that had arose where people were expressing that, you know, my sensitive nature and my overthinking and stuff was too much to handle. And I'm just like, well, I'm just too much to handle for you. I feel like you need to go easy mode somewhere else, you know? I got names to add to the list. I don't want to say too much because I'm just not going to say anything. I just you know, I didn't go looking for the information. I didn't intend to find what I found. It was purely accidental. However, I saw what I saw. And I'm good. Never ending. I go through it. I know! I gotta go throw hands at Rona. Listen. Me and Rona are not friends. I went almost 3 fucking years without being associated with that bitch. And then she smacked me in the face. Oh, she is! Yes! I'm still blocked. I find it fucking hilarious. This might be very toxic of me, right? I don't know. I don't think it is, but I was just curious. And I want to say they changed their name. But yeah, I'm blocked on Twitter and Twitch. Blocked. Whole ass blocked. Like, what do you think I'm gonna do exactly? Like, what can I do exactly? No worries, Maria. What exactly can I do? You know, on Twitter or Twitch. Unless you just really don't want to associate with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, whatever. It's whatever. It is what it is. I hold no ill will towards them. I really don't. I hope they're doing fantastic. I hope their family is well. I hope they are successful in whatever they're doing. Like, I really have no ill will towards her whatsoever. Because that's weird. I feel like that would be weird if I, like, hated her or anything, you know? But I did discover something, and I was like, oh, ew. That's weird. Why would you be here? But I feel like the person that's there anyway loves drama. They are... I would describe them, but I feel like if I described them, everybody would know who I was talking about. So I'm just not gonna. Which, whatever, call me dramatic, I guess, right? Trying to find my contact. I apologize for having my finger in my eyeball. But I'm mostly done now. I just put some eyeliner, a little bit of brows. Yeah. Yeah, um, yeah, I just, saw what I saw, made a mental note of it, made a Twitter post about it, because that's just who I am. Oh, you want to know? I know you're nosy. It's okay. I feel like we're all nosy to some degree. If you want to know, I'll DM me and I'll tell you. Not right this second, but I'll DM you eventually. Probably when I'm done streaming, and I'll tell you. I didn't tell Magic. So Magic asked me. I didn't tell Magic. I don't know. Didn't I? I thought I had another paper towel or napkin up here. Will this work? I need, like I'm a Gemini. My ex-husband's a Gemini. And let me tell you, I learned after we separated that he was a true Gemini. Let me tell you. People So listen, there's a fine line with astrology, right? I don't like fucking... I don't gamble according to astrology. I don't like not talk to people based on astrology. But like, I swear, it's just accurate. I don't claim the men. Am I wearing contacts? I was wearing contacts to do my makeup so that I could read chat, but I just took my contacts out to put my glasses back on. I feel like my glasses break up my face. I feel like my face is really fat. Male Geminis be a whole another breed. So, my ex-husband's a Gemini, my stepfather's a Gemini, and my biological father is a Gemini. They couldn't be more different. My biological father, I feel like, is the most mercurial of them all. He is a very two-sided person. He is a very, you know, laughing theatrical face, crying theatrical face Gemini, or the stone one that the face turns around. My biological father is a tried and true Gemini. My stepfather is just more one than the other. My ex-husband was more one than the other. And then when we separated, he turned into the other one. And then he did a little flip-floppy, but yeah. Mentioning condolences, have you lost someone recently? Oh yeah, I don't want to, it's Maria. If Maria wants to let chat know, she can, but I don't want to blurt out all her business. If you guys want to DM each other, you can. But yeah, the men, I actually knew a woman Gemini, now that I think about it, and she was so sweet until she wasn't. That's the thing. Maybe something happens to Geminis. Maybe they start out like one disposition, and then something happens to them and they turn into the other one. Then I understand Geminis a little bit better. Huh. I wonder, Maria, are you going to investigate? Have you gone to investigate and see what I'm talking about? I don't know why I have hair. I know why I have hair. I actually straightened my hair today. It's very long again. Actually, in the camera, it's a really pretty color. It's all shiny and glorious. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So this is why I'm talking about. I hope the music isn't too loud. Is the music too loud for everybody? Let me try to turn it down a little bit. I feel like I'm screaming over the music for some reason. That was a disappointing DM. I'm not allowed to message you because we aren't friends. Pouts and corner. Who, me? I think I might have my, okay, so I feel like I have that. Oh, is it because I'm in streamer mode or because... Let me go find you cookies. Hold on. There we go. That should solve that problem. Maria's not even online. What the fuck, Maria? But I think I'm already friends with Maria. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you should be able to DM me now. But, okay, so let me preface this. Okay. Magic asked me, I think the same day that I put the tweet up, because I feel like Magic is an anxious being, and she probably hoped it wasn't her that I was talking about. even though I don't think she really cares if it is or not. But I didn't tell Magic who it was. And it's not that I'm intentionally keeping it from her, but I did say what I said. I mentioned a thing, and she was like, okay, I understand. I love Magic. I love Magic so much. That one sentence speaks so much about her. She was just, I was like, yeah, it's just this, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I understand. And that was it. She didn't press it anymore. She didn't ask any more questions. And I feel like that just speaks to her character so much. And that just thinking about that, I'm like, wow, I really love her a lot. I've known people that were always one way and then something happens and they change. I mean, yeah, I feel like you're probably right. I feel like, and that's why I said I don't really hold people to their astrological sign, because I feel like you can, if you read like what a Libra is, right? That's Lovey. Lovey's a Libra. If I read what a Libra is and their characteristics and stuff, sure, I can associate some of the things that it says a Libra is to him, and it's very fitting. And the same thing with myself. Some of the things that a Cancer, Leo, and because I'm on the cusp, so I read both, whatever, shoot me. Some of the things from a Cancer I associate with greatly. Some of the things from a Leo, not so much. I do associate more with Cancer, but I don't hold people to it. I'm not like completely judging your entire life based on what your astrological sign is. And if it says that we're like mortal enemies, I don't actually think that we're mortal enemies. Good morning. Hello. I've been good, Miss Joe. How have you been? I feel like I actually started streaming like I'm supposed to, and people are like, oh my gosh, she actually, if I show up, the people will come, right? I hope you're doing all right. I'm an Aries, and I just told you do not see it. So my best friend, since I was 8, is an Aries, and I've never read an Aries profile and thought of her. Most Virgo descriptions apply to me. My mom's also a Virgo, and I feel like it applies to her as well. Oh, in the hospital! Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. I hope everything's alright. I know, oh no. I hope you're okay. I hope whatever has happened is over. I hope you're getting better. Goodness, you're a Libra. Your birthday is in 22 days. Oh fuck, are we that close? Oh shit. 6 weeks until Lovey's birthday, I think. Happy almost birthday. Your birthday is in 22 days. Oh fuck, I bought a birthday card for my mom. So it says 4 out of 5 cats do not care that it's your birthday. And then when you open it, but the 5th cat does, and confetti comes out of its butt. And some of you might think that that's in poor taste. But I feel like my mom will get a kick out of this. I actually need to go to the post office and like get postage for it and send it out. I also have to leave the house to put something else in the mail. So eventually I'm going to have to leave my house and go put shit in the mail. Rethinking, you're retaining water and having trouble breathing and walking. What's CHF? Chronic heart failure? I hope that's not what it is. That's what my brain did, was chronic heart failure. Chronic, I don't know. Congestive heart failure. That's not funny. I am sorry for laughing. Birthdays are terrible things after you hit 40. Do I start counting down now? Yes. Nah, we just ignore them. Okay, so I have picked an age in the 30s that I feel like I can pass for. I can't really pass for 33 anymore, unfortunately. Or at least I don't think I can. I don't think I can pass for 33 anymore. So I've decided 34 or 35. So that's just the age that I tell people that I am. And I'm going to do that until I can't do it anymore. But I'm sorry that that's what's happening, Miss Joe. You'll be 25 for your 20th year. I'm a very indifferent Gemini, but I need to know Jean is strong and I'm Melly indecisive. I feel, yeah, I hope you find a way to thrive. That's actually a really good thing to say. So then I will be 39 in 3 days. Oh God. Well, happy early birthday. You can decide whatever age, if that's the age you decided, or if that's the age you'll actually be. Happy early birthday. I decided I'm going to be 35. So, that's just, hopefully people buy it. That's all I'm going to say, is hopefully people buy it. They bought that I was 33 for a while, but then I feel like, I've let stress and shit age me a little bit, and now I'm just gonna count down until I can't get away with it. Exactly! That's what I was like. 33 sounds like a good age, but I just don't feel like I passed for 33 anymore. I think I might. I don't know, maybe I do. I don't know. Being fat helps, because, like, you're not as wrinkly. And maybe I have sort of good genes. But believe me, you're awful with ages. That's what I need. I just need to surround myself with people who are bad with ages and can't, like... But I feel like if I ask a random person, they're like, yeah, 35? I actually think that's what his mom said. This stupid motherfucker. We went down to go, like, actually hang out with his mom for the first time since we've been together. And, I don't know why I left the fucking area... And he's out here fucking telling motherfuckers my age. And I'm just like, why? Why? Unless she asked how old I was, why would you offer up my whole ass real age and not tell people the age that I said was the age that I am? Rude. I've been told I sound like a teenage grandma, so I don't know who knows what I can do. Say 30, and then if people give you a funny look, then you know you can't pass as 30. I mean, if they give you a funny face, like, really, you're 30? Okay, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, how about 33? I don't know, okay? But I gotta hide my face and mute my microphone, because I gotta blow my nose. You guys literally talk the boogers out of my face. It's so... Wait, what? 2 years thinking one of your coworkers was 30s and he's in his 50s? Alright, well, first of all, genetics, hello. 50 minutes later, I'm really gonna run to the store. I know, right? Okay, I'm not gonna talk until you leave. Somebody tell me when Cookies is gone. Is Cookies gone? Get out of here, Cookies. Go to the store. Candied ginger is really good. That was the story I was saying. So I had this little girlfriend that lived down the street from me. And her family was very crunchy, right? If like granola crunchy. I don't know if they were vegan. I don't think that they were, now that I think about it. But they didn't consume cow. I don't know if they were Muslim. I know that they're Christian. That's actually the first time I ever went to church. I was gonna say the church. That's the first time I ever went to church. They ate goat cheese and they drank goat milk. They like made their own like gluten-free wheat pizza dough. That was an experience. That was the most disgusting thing I think I've ever put in my mouth. Ahead of the goat milk and the goat cheese, but they thought it was fantastic. So, that's where I experienced candied ginger for the first time, because that's what they actually thought was candy. Like, instead of a Three Musketeer, they had candied ginger or candied orange skin or some shit, and that was their candy. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what they thought of when they actually had a Three Musketeer bar for the first time. Unleavened bread is a thing for some religions. Don't talk to you about gluten-free. Oh no, goat cheese isn't that bad. So as I became an adult, I did end up having goat cheese with cranberries in it, I think. And I put that on like some crackers or some shit or some fruit. And it was really good. But goat milk, I can't describe properly the shock that happened to my body when I experienced goat milk. It's not good with everything. No, it's not like I'm out here gonna make a sandwich with goat cheese and shit in it, but it's good for like a charcuterie board, you know? Maria, did you find out you're celiac? That would be a kick in the pants, right? This is the thing too about hitting certain age milestones. It's kind of like you like excel and like everything's going great in the uptick in your 20s, and then you hit your 30s, and much like being a toddler, you hit ages and you hit milestones. Like, oh, this is the age when I wake up and my back creaks every day. Or this is the age when my teeth start falling out. Can we not? I feel like a Benjamin Buttoning over here, but like bad way. But yeah, how did that happen? What the? How did you get in there? Why are you doing that? My earrings, so I bought earrings other than hoops for the first time in a million years, and I hung them on my microphone. I've heard the Maria rants about gluten-free before. My husband, oh, your husband can't eat gluten. Ugh. Right. So, do you feed him? Poor Bash. Poor Bash is hurting. I feel like I have as well. I'm sure I have, right? Heard you enjoy Maria rants. Maria sounds so cute. I love Maria's voice. Listen, I think Bradley was saying this the other day too. We like Maria's voice. And then when she rants, I don't know if it's the French accent, it just makes it all sound so cute. You ate so much gluten? Oh my god. Are you a balloon now? You're like, I've just filled up on it. Can you... I'm sure you can have it in your house, right? I do enjoy Maria rants, but like, I'm sorry that Maria's upset. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry that things are bothering Maria and it's a bad time. But also, I just like to hear her rant in Fringlish. I just love it. It's kind of like before... Fuck. Hold on. I gotta go. Hold on. I am gonna be an asshole and I have to go look at something real quick before I mention. It's like Cammie. Before Cammie knew English to the extent that she knows it now, when Maria would have to translate for her, I loved it. Yeah, and now Cammie speaks fucking better English than all of us. You forget your words, exactly. And then if you end up like replacing it with a French word, chef's kiss. Love it. I don't want to hear this song. Oh no. I asked Lovey if he wanted to play Naraka. He might. Middle of the night? I like this song a lot. You've also heard Maria rant in French? Oh boy. Does your husband speak French? Have I asked that question before? Has anybody asked that question before? I'm sure I know the answer, but I don't know. You get mad and turn back into full French Canadian mode. He doesn't. Okay, so you could cuss his ass out in French and he has no idea. I mean, if I knew another language fluent enough that I could just cuss people out and they wouldn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, It was a single sentence, but it still counts. Yeah, in that case, I definitely feel like we've all heard Maria rant. Because I do feel like I have definitely... Oh, and I've heard, like, her and Cammy speak in French. Yeah, with Cammy. That's exactly... I was like, I know I've heard her and Cammy talk shit. Or not talk shit, but, like, speak to one another in French. And then the rest of us are like, man, they're bashing our booties right now, aren't they? He understands enough that I cannot do that. Well, poop. Does he know German? Cuss him out in German. Denny and... Oh, when Denny were playing DBD. You know, okay, so I don't know if you guys watch YouTube Shorts. Okay, so I don't know how I ended up getting on this kick one day. I think there was nothing in my YouTube subscription feed for me to watch. So I happened to click on a YouTube short, and there is this guy, I don't remember what his name is. Is it Sebastian? That doesn't sound right. But what is his name? I'm gonna look him up. But he's a little person. Are we allowed to call them midgets? I don't think that's a thing. I feel like I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. But he's a small person, short of stature. Where is he? Oh, it's BSD is his name on YouTube, and he does the funniest shit I've ever... I laugh out loud when I watch this motherfucker, but he has a character that pops out every once in a while, so he does skits and shit, and one of the characters that pop out are DPD, Dwarf Police Department, that pop out of like suitcases and behind beds, and they jump up, DPD, you onto a West, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the funniest shit. I laugh out loud watching this motherfucker. But when you guys say DBD, now in my brain I think DPD. I think of Dwarf Police Department every time I see DBD, because in my head it sounds very similar. Oh my god, it's so fucking cute. You were telling the rando to open the door. Does that look like... were you cussing? Is that a cuss word in there? Jesus opened the door? They are the same thing, basically. Dwarf Police Department and Dead by Daylight are the same thing? What? Dwarf Police Department. But they can't say gay, or they like shoot each other. It's the funniest shit. DPD, you're under arrest. It's so fucking funny. So now when I read DBD, I think DPD. And I think of this guy jumping out of... Is it? It is? Jesus Christ opened the fucking door? Yeah? Well, not fucking. There's no fuck in there. But... La Crise, I think is... I'm probably not even saying that right. I probably butchered the shit out of that. But it's like Christ opened the door, right? That's what it looked like. I took Spanish for 3 years in high school. My best friend took 4 years of French. And she does not know a single word of French. It just went out of her brain. She knew how to do the work and do homework and all that shit, but she did not retain any of that. Yeah, something like that. I'm sure I butchered the fuck out of it, but oh my lord. Okay, so it's a swear word in Quebec. I'm sorry, I probably said that wrong too. How far away? I think I'm an hour and a half away from Canada. Again, I'm an hour and a half away from Canada. I feel like I moved exactly the same distance away from Canada as when I lived in Washington. 3 years of French and didn't retain any of it. Yeah, she did not retain a single ounce of French. I've not been around anybody that speaks Spanish in so long that I don't think I feel like I've reverted back to I don't know shit. I don't know anything. The Mexican place by my house is supposed to open up. Anyway, you guys, I'm supposed to go back to work on Tuesday. I don't want to. I'm struggling. I am supremely struggling. I do not want to go back to work on Tuesday. I want to say F you to them and never go back. I'm super struggling. I already paid half of my rent for September. So I have until the end of the month, or we have until the end of the month, to pay the rest of the rent. The car payment's the biggest thing. Specific to Quebec, we got our church swearing words. Oh, I see. Yeah. Like goddamn is like a swear, kind of. That kind of thing. I gotcha. That's why I say GD. It's not because I think I'm damning God, because I'm not a God person. But I say it for other people so that I don't offend like people who do like God and think of him as a thing. I say GD so I don't offend other people. Also, Nico Avocado, I didn't realize what that man looked like now. I don't watch him. I've never watched him. I find him very problematic. But I saw somebody post a video about him the other day and he was unrecognizable. Music for years, stopped doing music for like 6 years and now know nothing. So I feel like it's the weirdest thing. Well, I grew up around it. Like my best friend's parents did not speak a lick of English. And so I had to figure out what the fuck these motherfuckers were saying to me, because they would try to hold whole ass conversations with me and I'm just like the whitest kid on the planet staring at them like, what the actual is coming out of your mouth? So I ended up being able to understand a lot of it. Still couldn't speak it to save my life, but I learned enough words that I got the gist of what they were saying. It's really unfortunate that I just didn't pick up on it. But I learned enough words that I could understand mostly what they were talking about, and then I could communicate-ish back to them. Right? From church things, but they aren't related to religion at all. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But yeah, there's a couple of people on YouTube Shorts that I watch that I think are just fudging hilarious. Also, so you guys are the ones that suggested Bailey Sarian to me. And when I first started watching her, I watched her older stuff and I loved it. And then something happened to her in her life that I feel like she's completely different now. She kind of does the same things. There's still sort of the same mannerisms and stuff and like things that she says, but she's different now. And I'm not as much of a fan as I was from when I first started watching her. I think Magic suggested her to me actually. Because she does, or she did, I don't even know how often she does it anymore, makeup and Murder Monday or something like that. She did like makeup and true crime sort of stuff. I think I saw someone else talking about. No way! Do you think it has to do with the fame? Like how popular she is now? It wouldn't surprise me if that's the reason why she's so different now. It's not a good difference. I feel like that makes sense that you say the fame, because I feel like now she takes herself a little too seriously, right? She's not as campy and like easygoing. So this is a conversation, circles back kinda. It's a related topic. But I think briefly, I tried talking to Lovey about it, and he's on the other end of it, like, because he's younger. And I don't remember if I saw it in a short or somebody was talking about it on Twitter, but I think it was like a thing on Twitter that I saw of a community versus an audience. Okay, bear with me. We're going to get to the point. Okay. But there's a humongous difference, and I think for most people you can understand the concept that there's a humongous difference between building a community and then just having an audience. And I feel like that has to do a lot with the age of the people, not even really the age, because maybe the mentality that comes with the age of everything is so readily available. Oh, did you cuss? And Bot was like, nah, just space it out, remember? Or say other things. I don't remember. I do it. Should I don't know. I kind of like you guys having to work to cuss. Hi, Callie. I hope you're feeling okay today. But there's a difference in having a community, which I feel like if you have a solid community and you build your community, that it's much different than just having an audience and just having people there that aren't invested in you and your future. Isn't the word, but they were talking about her stopping the makeup and murder thing. Yeah, I haven't seen her makeup and murder thing. Maybe there's no more, maybe she feels like there's no content there. But I feel like she does her, what are they now? They're more deep divey kind of things. Working for the cuss is very satisfying. Yeah, that's what I think too. You rested a lot yesterday, which helped. Oh, I'm glad. That's really good. I feel like I rested some more today, and I feel a little bit better. Yesterday, so I was describing my, I'll get back to my topic, I promise. I was describing my sleep schedule currently, and I'm like going to sleep at like 5 p.m., 4 or 5 p.m. my time, and waking up at midnight. Granted, I'm sleeping like 7 or 8 or whatever hours, but that's the most fucky sleep schedule on the planet, right? But I'm sleeping really well. So when I wake up at midnight and then I stream at 12 at noon, I've already been up for 12 hours. And that's not the energy that I want to have when I stream. I like first thing in the morning energy. I like waking up, having a couple hours, getting situated, waking up, and then streaming with like fresh day, fresh brain energy instead of I've been up for 12 hours kind of thing. That's also why I kind of don't really want to stream after work anymore. But I don't know if they were hinting that it was the pressure or if the attention went to her head sort of thing. So I do kind of see, I feel like maybe, I don't know if she feels like there's not enough content or if other people are doing it. I don't know. Because this is dark history. The stuff that she's doing now is called it's her dark history stuff. Yeah, that's happened to a lot of content creators. And I understand that. And so it kind of goes with what I was talking about, how people now, the generation that's a couple generations behind me, they're the ones of TikTok and YouTube Shorts and everything being short form, fast changes, that kind of thing. I feel like, and those are more audiences. Those are people who make up an audience, versus the older set, and I say older, but I mean like maybe 30s, late 20s, early, and then beyond, are the people who make up a community, and the younger set before them are the ones that make up the audience. And I feel like, I'm not sure if she's catering to, and that's what ends up happening with a lot of content creators. They end up catering to the audience and not the community. So like when you're starting out and you're small, you're building a community. The internet OGs, exactly. We're the ones that didn't grow up with internet necessarily. Some of us didn't grow up with internet. We came into internet, right? We didn't have to go to school with fucking TikTok and Instagram and all this shit. It's an entirely different mindset that you have when you grew up with those kinds of things and being able to shit talk your friends on Snapchat and like secretly record people and that kind of, it's a completely different mentality. And I feel like the older set are the community. I feel like a lot of content creators are now catering to the audience because they want the numbers. And I feel like a lot of people are missing the point of numbers really don't mean shit. How I can watch an entire 20-minute video and I return with, how can you only watch 5 minutes? How can you watch 30 seconds? How can you watch 3 minutes? Like, I definitely prefer how we grew up as well. Look up answers for quiz questions on Google. What? Oh, and looking up answers for quiz questions on Google. I mean, if we wanted the answers to a test, like, I just remember the shit people would do to cheat on tests. It was fucking hilarious. Who is she? Oh my god. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Bailey and other people, like the Baileys and the Nikki Tutorials of the world, they have all fallen into content for their audience instead of content for their community. And I think that happens with pretty much everybody. Yeah, we had to use encyclopedias. I don't even think fucking Lovey knows what a fucking encyclopedia even is. I don't even know if that motherfucker even has been inside of a library. Like, we had to reference our fucking shit from books. Like, I don't even want to get started. Listen, okay, I know I'm dating myself, and I might sound really old and old school when I'm saying this, but, like, I feel like there's much more value in a community than there ever will be in an audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, of course I want to have more numbers. I want to be more popular. And that's not even because I necessarily want to be seen by hundreds and thousands of people. I just want to be able to pay bills. I don't want to be famous to be famous and to be seen. I want to be able to live, you know, and I know that if I build my community properly, then it's sustainable. Like, my life will be sustainable versus I have to produce content to keep my numbers up to have a big audience. I don't want that. I don't want 15,000 people watching me for a meme, like for a joke, for, you know, to eat the hottest hot sauce available so snot can come out of my face. Like, that's not what I want to project into the world. That's not the energy I want to receive back. Like, I just maybe I'm too old. I don't know. Right, I prefer the small community versus the 100+ audience. So see, I feel as though it's a little bit harder when you do pass a certain number to have it feel and be more of a community, but you can have hundreds of people in your audience who are a part of your community, right? And I don't know at what point it stops being that. Why all the OGs are jumping on the train, though, because that's how they make their living. Exactly, and that's unfortunate. And I feel like there's no sustainability in an audience. I don't really think that there's a sustainability in an audience. They're so young. How are they contributing to your livelihood, right? How are they helping you live? If they're 12 and they just want to watch you for snot coming out of your nose. I don't know. I feel as though it's kind of like drugs. I want to game and hang out. Yeah, I don't want to put on a show. I don't want to be a spectacle. And that's what Taylor was talking about, is you kind of, if you want to make a living, you have to be a spectacle. And I very much disagree with that. I've also started promoting the new ways, which is kind of gross. So, like, then Twitch itself will probably die, right? If that's the way that everything is going, and that's the direction everything's taking, is going to be short form, immediate gratification, that kind of thing, then wouldn't Twitch die? Because in and of itself, this is long form entertainment. It's harder to do. It's not impossible. I do see people do it. It's harder to do meme content because nobody has the attention span to hang out for 4 hours to see the end of a thing. And I'm talking specifically about a stream that happened yesterday or the day before, where they were going to eat food that had the Hot Ones Da Bomb hot sauce. And I don't know if you guys watch Hot Ones, but that's the really, really, really hot one that most people are like, holy Jesus fuck, like what's going on with my face? But it took like 3 hours for it to even come to its head because we had to wait 2 hours for one of the fucking people to show up. I don't think you have to, but it'll be harder. I don't know. So it's one of those things where I hope that it will be a sustainable thing because I am happiest. I have been out in the workforce. I was home and lonely. I streamed, and then I went back to being home and lonely, and then back into the workforce. And the happiest that I've ever been was when I was streaming. And like the people that I met, the conversations that I had, my self-confidence, and just the general feelings that I got from streaming was the best I'd ever had. I'll be playing them anyway. Chat with friends and make new friends. Yeah. And that's weird too. Is having to, and like, I don't mind promoting myself, right? Because that's where the audience is. Okay? So like, I don't mind a commercial. I don't mind a blurb. I don't mind doing that kind of shit to get my name out there, because think about how many people are scrolling through TikTok at any given time. You may hit on some people who like your vibe, who want to chill with you, and I think that it's okay. It's weird. I was a big influence in your starting, and that's the thing too. So that's another reason why I'm excited to come back. I've been gone for a really long time, and I felt the absence. I hoped other people felt my absence, but I want to be an example for people. Hi, Grand. And I said this before when I streamed before. A lot of the reason why I felt good about streaming and why I don't mind being on a webcam, I don't mind having my face out there, is because I want other people who are my size, and it wasn't just like a one-time thing that they were contracted to do X number of things a week or something like that. People who are already known. Oh, I see. So like Avril Lavigne, or 30 Seconds to Mars. I feel like I'm dating myself. Or Lil Nas or something like that, doing shit on TikTok to promote. But I mean, I feel like that's their audience. Halsey and others. Yeah, because their audience are the younger set, right? And the younger set is on TikTok. The younger set are doing YouTube shorts. So it makes sense. It makes sense to they're targeting their demographic. And that's where their demographic is hanging out. They're hanging out on TikTok. Oh, Florence and the Machine, which is weird that Florence is on fucking TikTok. Let me tell you, because I feel like Florence and the Machine are more my speed. What I actually learned who Florence and the Machine were. Oh my god, was it The Circle? Do you guys remember? I think The Circle only was on for like a season, but Dog Days of Summer, I think, was on The Circle. And oh my god, I have never fallen so hard in love with an artist that I did Florence and the Machine. You helped me make me feel better about putting myself out there, because I too am a big girl and older. I had dabbled in streaming and so already. I really do it though, and I don't know if I'll be back at this point. And that's fine. I didn't think I would go back. I wanted to, but I didn't have the mental capacity to come back. I was not in the right headspace. A lot of shit had happened. I let things affect me and affect my mental health to a point where I wanted to unalive myself. And I hadn't felt that way since my early 20s, like my mid 20s, where I would pray to not wake up. Like, sorry if that's triggering for anybody, but that's the reality of my own situation is, and it wasn't because of my size. It was never because of my size. It's tough growing up and having family members comment on your size, or, you know, you're bigger than everybody else and it's a point of attention. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster for the last couple of years for me. Very much so. So, and you know, all the moves that I've done, the relationships that I've been in, the people that I've encountered, just the general things that have happened to me, did a number on my mental health. Yeah. And I was not in a place, and I would try here and there to come back and stream, but I felt so guilty for always being in such a bad headspace and for like crying and complaining, and because I don't want people to see that I'm live and be like, oh gosh, I wonder what it is this time, you know? I wonder if everything's okay with her today, or, you know, what is she gonna cry about today? I want people to see me go live and be like, oh shit, B's live, you know, and be like, I want to go talk to B. Like, that's what I want to give people. And I want to be someone that you can be like, you know what, if B can do it, I can do it, because that's what I want to project onto you guys, is if you really do have the want or bug, you know, in you to do something, do it, you know. It's weird, and it's obviously like to continue to pull new eyes and stuff. Yeah, for you beginning to play The Sims 4 as well as being bubbly wellspring of positive energy. And that's the thing too, I felt like for a long time after I quit that I had nothing positive to give. So many bad things had happened, and like, I don't want to give him any credit, but one person in particular completely ruined all of the progress I had ever done for myself. One person in like a 3 or 4 month period completely ruined me. And I mean, I was in the fucking dirt. I was lower than dirt. And my self-image and my self-esteem and my confidence and everything were completely gone. And it took me so long to not even have PTSD for like a Discord message. I still do not have my Discord make noises, because for such a long time it would send me immediately into a panic. I'm glad, Miss Joe. That actually makes me really happy. That's my reaction to seeing the box pop. Oh, Beasley, let me go say hi. Yeah, and that's what I want. I want people to be excited about my presence. I don't want to try to help anybody. let me I'm not a counselor, right? Oh, it was a narcissist. Very much so. I grew up with a narcissist. So and that's the fucked up part, is I knew what I was dealing with. I knew they were a narcissist, but I still was fucking smitten. I was a smitten kitten, and it was a fucking horror roller coaster. I have never let somebody say and do the things to me that person did. Oh my god. And the hold that they had on me was just frightening. And it took me a really long time to recover from that. And because of that, so that happened very shortly after I stopped streaming. They were influential in me stopping streaming because of what they would do while I was streaming. And so I just stopped streaming completely. And then after that ended, I didn't have I couldn't do it. I was not the same person that I had been. And so I I physically couldn't stream. And then it's the thing of, like I told Maria, oh my God, yes, Maria, I have never been so depleted in my entire life. Hold my purse, I'm going in. Can I kick his ass? You probably can try. I'm sure you can. He's a bitch. And I don't care if they know. I don't care if they know that they ruined he didn't ruin my life. He afforded me the ability to leave a situation that I had been wanting to leave for many years, and then I finally did leave. So, like, that's the only positive. After that was done, I felt like I couldn't help but think I had ruined things. Not even for myself so much as I completely decimated another person. Can I please go kick his ass? Go for it. But I went about things in a really bad way with my ex, and I felt bad for making him hurt. I didn't feel bad, and I still don't feel bad about ending the relationship because I didn't want to be in the relationship anymore. I feel bad that I hurt his feelings and I made him hurt because he was and had been the nicest, most constant thing in my life for such a long period of time that I felt awful for having caused him that level of grief. Because essentially I died. The person that I was gone and dead, and he would never see her again. And I did that to him, and I felt really bad about it. And you ruined your self-confidence, your self-esteem. I didn't want to live. I still have PTSD. It's really rough. I feel like you may have been dealing with that person when I first started streaming. I think. I just remember conversations having had with you when I was streaming initially, and I think that might have been at that time, 2018, 2019. But it took me a long time to get back to myself, and I think the last year, I felt in the last 10 or so months, I feel like I have gone through a similar mental journey, in that I feel like I had to rebuild myself from the ground up. I had to become reliant on myself for everything that I needed, and I still feel like I am the only person that I can trust to do for me, right? I remember, and I found your stream when I came back to Georgia. Yeah, I remember. I remember having those conversations with you about merely leaving. And I felt, I don't think I've ever told you, Maria, but I felt like when I first met you and was talking to you about different things, and like your situation, your home life felt so similar to my own that I felt a very strong connection with you. I don't think I ever told you that, but I felt very much like we were twinning life at the minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, home life felt one way, we felt one way. You actually had a person that had come into your life and distracted you, and then very shortly after that, I had a person that came into my life and completely turned it upside down. But I had felt a really deep connection with you, learning that stuff. Oh, it was similar. That's why I loved your vibe. Yeah, I really dig you a lot. But I understood Yeah, like we're kindred spirits. Yeah. I understood what you were going through. I understood your emotional turmoil at the time and like how I just understood it. I really understood what you were going through at the minute. And then I ended up going through my own version of it. And, boy, that was a doozy of a time. But then, like, I feel like in the last year or so, I've had to rebuild myself. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been rebuilding myself. I've had to become self-sustaining. Like, I am the only reason I have a place to live. I am the only reason that I've had food to eat. I am the sole reason for my being alive. Like, I have not had anybody else to count on or trust or I've had to do it for my fucking self, and for the first time, like truly for myself. Like, my mom helped me here and there, but like I'm not living with my mom. I'm not living in my mom's basement. I'm not living with my mom. I'm not renting a room from my mom. Like, she did help me get groceries here and there. She helped with like a car payment and like partial rent here and there. But like, this shit's in my name. This is my fucking apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't pay the rent, I don't get to live here. I get evicted. You know, whatever bills I've been able to pay, I've had to do it all myself. And if you've never had to do that, to truly be independent, it's a fucking wild ride. It's a wild fucking ride because I went from my mom's house to my husband's house. And I had jobs. I've worked since I was 14. I've pretty much always had my own money, but I've never been truly independent because I had my mom. I could quit my job and I would still have a place to live because it was my mom's house. I didn't have to work with my ex-husband because that's an agreement we made and before we got married, and that was just what I did. I stayed home and I cleaned the house and I made the food and I did the grocery orders and stuff. I was never truly independent. And this last year, I have become, and I know I can do for my fucking self. And it has come, it's not been a happy realization, I will say that. It is with a lot of heartbreak that I got to this point of broken promises and broken trust and just having to do it, having to survive, and just constantly being let down, has forced me into independence. And I feel like I would have preferred to have chosen my independence than be forced into my independence. I feel like it's given me a different mindset. Like hi Cammy. We were talking about you a little while ago. I've been talking for an hour and a half. Dear fucking God. But I feel like no, I think I was referencing your English, actually. How when you first started coming around, what did I do? I didn't do anything. You have grown into a magnificent young lady. That's what you've done. You've grown into a wonderful person with very good English. And I was just referencing your not being as fluent as you are. Now you can probably speak better than most of us, but I would have preferred choosing my independence than being forced into independence. Because now I feel like because I was forced into being independent, that like my mentality is not as pleasant. The grow is enormous. It is since 2019. It really, really is. It really is. Because we were talking about Maria cussing people out in French. It was a funny time. And then I was like, oh yeah, I remember Cammie actually using Maria as a translator. And then I put a translator in my chat specifically for you. I don't know what happened to that translator. But I did put one in. I did put one in. Do you guys ever look at your mouse and you're like, how on fucking earth? We're all so proud of, are we? We are. Yeah, we really are. Cammie is a delight. Yeah, have you not, I don't think you've been hanging out. Not to like point out your happenings, but yeah. I don't know that I've seen you in the chat with them lately. Is Christopher, I don't even know if Christopher's even doing anything. I think he's not. I don't know if Love wants to play. Because like I said, our sleep schedule's really fucked up. I think he's been up since Cammie's hustling. You got a new job, so your schedule is now 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wait, what? 5 a.m. to 8 p.m.? That sounds like slave labor. Oh, I see. Oh, go. No, yeah, because I thought your work schedule was 5 to 8, and I was like, ma'am, that's illegal. What is it, like 7 to 3 or something? Like your work schedule? Or 8 to 4, I understand that, yeah. Because I wake up between 6 and 6:30, and I have to be to work at 7:30, and I work, 6 to 3, okay. I was about to go yell at your work. Yeah, I do 7:30 to 3:30 is my work schedule, so. Yeah, but no, I understand. Waking up at 5, and then by the time you get home and you have to do all the home things, and then you're asleep. Yeah, I mean, I get that type of yes, Maria, come yell at me. Yeah, you work swing shift, Bash? Oh, Callie, I don't want to bring up old wounds, but are you okay with your people? 21-year-old moved back home, and I drive his Tushy to work, to and from work. Plus, Monster's been off work for 2 weeks, so I'm still adjusting to the new schedule. Oh, you don't want me yelling at you. I have the COVID. I kind of do want to hear sick Maria yelling because I like the sound of it. It is like sexy Phoebe voice. Is Monster off? Is he on vacation? Is he going back? Or sick Maria has sexy rasp? Exactly. Sexy Phoebe voice. Smelly cat, smelly cat. That's what Maria is. You do a 60-hour work week? Oh my god. That sounds like my mom. My mom, depending on like the time of year, the time of the month, she can work like 12-hour days. Miscommunication for the most part. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Oh wait, then if it's just miscommunications, is everything better? He ended up taking vacation to make someone else's vacation work. Oh, I got you. Okay. The pay is better, but the bills go up so hard. Oh, that I barely made it to the end of the month. Oh no. To work yesterday, but for 13 days instead of 8. Oh, geez. Is working 2 jobs at the minute, so she and I very rarely get to spend time. Oh, but you text daily. Okay. Okay. And that's the one that had the big miscommunication and you were like super sad about? I mean, as long as you guys are communicating again, that's fantastic. 10 hours, 5 days a week, and 8 hours on Saturday. Holy Toledo. Yeah, sometimes it'll get to the point, especially because my mom works in, I don't want to call it a distribution center, but more or less I think it's a distribution center. And so at Christmas time, everything ramps up because everybody is shipping and purchasing gifts and things. So she'll end up working like all of November. So main person I give a poop about was miscommunication. The other one can kick fudging rocks. I understand that. Yeah, that means more DBD. Yeah, now that Monster's back at work. Yeah, more DBD. And I'm sure Maria's getting better internet. I kind of really... I'm sorry, it's expensive. So, would you not be able to afford it if you got a cheaper apartment? Like, would you be... Is that something you even want to do, Maria? Is stay in Canada? I guess not, if you're, like, actually missing home. Because, I don't know. Yeah, I know, Callie. I mean, Cammy. I hope bills... My bills pretty much stay the same. I have my rent, which thankfully is quite cheap. Rent, and then there is a car payment to pay. I don't want to talk about it. I get called an asshole. See, this is the thing, and this is what I mean by, like, forged my own independence. You don't have the right to tell me how to react to things when you are the reason why I had to do the things that I did, and you do not apologize for it. But me having feelings about it, about certain things, I'm an asshole? That just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that because that's just going to make me mad again. Trying to remember, I think the main one was most overset was my person, and the other was like telling me she streams better. Oh! About streaming prior to me doing it. She and I gamed. So is she jealous that you streamed? Like, what is the point of telling you that she streams better? Like again, audience versus community, and like, are you jealous or... I don't know, but I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna hide my face because I blow my nose again. Okay, that's muted. But I did have the worst 2 months ever here. Right, so... Right, not the best memories, but I mean, I know for a long time you didn't want to be in the situation that you're in, so kind of like you're here already, right? So like, I don't know. But you know, I don't know your life. I don't know what you're into. I don't know how you feel anymore about things because I don't talk to you like that anymore. But just situationally, because like, if certain things happened, would I stay here? I don't know. My job situation has like kind of gone down the toilet, and I'm not really upset about it. So this is the weird thing about being forged into independence, being forced into independence, and knowing that you can take care of yourself. I'm not really fussed about it. I'm not really worried about not going back to my job. Maria, right? Like, I'm trying to determine how I feel about things, and I don't know. I, honest to God, I couldn't fucking tell you. I feel like, as fucked up as it sounds, I feel like I have removed myself emotionally from a lot of things because of the stuff that I've been through in the last year. My capacity for caring has gone out the fucking window. I don't give a fuck. Like, because I know I can take care of myself, I just don't care anymore. And be huge, but she changes name, deletes, and goes to different platforms, then comes back to old one and makes a new account, has done this 5+ times. She gets pissed if I don't work at least, and I donated and subbed a ton and just helped build each one. And recently she did a poll about it, and I told her to stick with one or the other or she won't succeed, and told her I feel like I am wasting time and money at this point. And she went off. I mean, she put a poll out for people's opinions, and then when you gave her an opinion, she was upset about it. Told me I didn't know crap and I'm a crap streamer. I got a family and don't want to stream full time. Just because I don't do it daily doesn't matter. I started 2 years after. Blocked you on everything. Mutual friends tell me she's changed name twice and switched platforms 2 more times this and only a few months ago. I mean, I'm gonna be the asshole and say you're not missing anything. This doesn't seem like a loss, Callie, at all. This seems like a, that's fine. You do what you need to do. And then you are not missing anything. And that's the thing too. I was so nervous when what did I do? What did I change my name to? Something about Julia. Julia Gulia? I don't even fucking know. I felt like I ruined my entire life by changing my name. And then now even being Ms. Behaven, I feel like I should just go back to Mrs. But I'm not married, so I feel like I shouldn't be Mrs. I had great anxiety about changing my name because I was like, nobody's gonna know who the fuck I am. So changing your name and all that stuff, I don't think she really has any fucking clue. Any clue. She obviously doesn't know how to be a human being. Her ability to communicate with people is shaky at best. That's what I thought too. That's the mentality I had about it, was it's kind of like Buzz. Ms. is like saying buzz. That's what I thought. That's, you know. But I had a girl, so she's not my friend. She's not an acquaintance. She's somebody that I bumped into when I was doing GTA RP. And she's a tryhard and she's kind of gross. She's super overly sexual. She is trying really hard to be a streamer on NoPixel. And she's not one that naturally gets along with women. And I went into her stream the other day on off chance, and she was talking about changing her name. Her name is one word. It does have a couple of symbols before and after the name, but it's her. It's who she is, and she wanted to change her name. And I was like, well, why do you want to change your name? And she's saying for notoriety, essentially. Because, you know, if you say Ninja, you know who they're talking about. In the GTA RP community, if you say Penta or Kyle, you know who you're talking about. And she wants to change her name because she's chasing the clout. And she put such emphasis on the MZZ of my name, it sounded like a slur. If anybody could make my name sound like a cuss word, she did it. My name sounded like she was cussing me the fuck out. Well, Ms. Behaven, and I was just like, this is why you're gonna fail. Yeah, changing your name never helps branding. Exactly. And if you are thinking of being a streamer, you have to think of merch. Because eventually everybody wants, you want to be able to survive, like I said. So thinking of merch, thinking of branding, you have to be really careful with what you do and how you do your name and how often you change it or don't change it or whatever. And I feel like the people who are chasing the name changes and chasing the clout and shit, and I wasn't, I just was no longer a Mrs., so I felt like it was inappropriate to be Mrs. being no longer being married. And that's my own brain, right? But I knew changing my name was going to be, because that's how I had That's how I had been growing myself, was off of my own name. And then changing my name, I just felt like was a big mistake. Changing it again and changing it again, I felt like that was a huge mistake. I do not recommend anybody changing their fucking name unless you do it quite early on and you haven't already built up a community. Then, you know, that's one of those things. Has done... Oh. Oh. That just, you do have to put in the work. You have to put in the time, and that's what, and we were talking about audience versus community earlier, and I feel like she wants an audience, but an audience doesn't exactly, the numbers don't really mean anything unless it's backed up. Like, you want to be partner, you want to be Insta partner, do you think you're that funny or personable, or... I feel like you have to be really good at video games, and even then, people who are really, really good at video games, sometimes they don't have the personality, and unfortunately, you have to have a personality if you want to stream on Twitch. You may not have, you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, I'm not trying to be everybody's cup of tea, but you have to appeal to some people, you have to be funny to some extent, you have to have something interesting going on in your life for people to want to sit there and listen to you talk for an hour and 53 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's going to want to do that. Not everybody has that pull that you can come in and, oh, this bitch is an Insta star. That's not how it fucking works. You know, you have to... And if you don't have a great personality, I'm actually thinking of one very specific person when I say this, but they are humongous and they made a huge name for themselves and many, many millions of dollars. You have to have gimmicks. You have to have something that sets you apart-ish from everybody else who's trying to do the same exact thing that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a huge Discord of nothing but streamers. Ew. I don't want a Discord full of streamers. Let me tell you. No. No, ma'am. They're streaming the can't be in Europe because it overlaps. They have to do their stuff and she just didn't want to hear it. Ew. Yeah. Ew. I don't wish ill on her. And that's, I was saying that too. Like, I don't wish ill on anybody. It takes too much fucking energy to be angry at somebody and to hold grudges and to wish ill on anybody. Girl, I don't have enough time to wish ill on myself. I'm not going to waste my time wishing somebody else ill, you know. I don't have enough, there's not enough time in the day, there's not enough space in my brain for me to dedicate any of it to anybody. I don't want to be friends with a bunch of streamers. Like, people get really weird about that shit, and I'm not even talking about I get weird about it. Other people get weird. And this is going back to the conversation we were having 2 hours ago about the bitch who said I was too fucking anxious. And I call her a bitch. I refer to females as bitches. Like, I'm a bitch, you're a bitch, whatever. But she is actually a see you next Tuesday. I don't wish her ill will. I hope that she has every success in the world. My thing that I like to say, I hope she gets everything she deserves. And I just leave it at that. People like this person, Callie, I'm not even going to say I wish her the best. I hope she gets everything she deserves. It's a little bit like bless your heart, but I hope you get everything you deserve. I hope everything... I don't want you to necessarily have good shit happen to you. I want you to get everything you deserve. I hope you get everything you deserve. I hope to see you next Tuesday gets everything she deserves. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm a good person. And I don't know, there's a weird thing about people saying that they're a good person, but they're actually not a good person. Whatever, listen. I try my best. I try my best to be the best version of myself that I possibly can be for myself and others. Okay? I'm not put on this earth to be a doormat. I'm not put on this earth to make sure other people are happy. I have to be the best version of myself for me. Others come after that. you know, after whatever else I deem important. I try to be as authentic as I can be. I try to be as honest as I can be. And I try to put forth good. I'm not saying I'm out here trying to positive vibes only the world, because as we know, the world is not positive vibes. I just hope everybody can find some happiness in their life that sustains them long enough to not want to unalive themselves. But if you do choose to want to unalive yourself, that's your own fucking decision, right? As controversial as that may sound. I hope to make this my career. Like I was saying earlier, I've never been as happy as I was than when I was streaming. I would like to make this a sustainable thing. And again, I know it takes work and I know it takes time. And unlike your friend that has no actual clue, it is going to take work and it is going to take time and it's going to take consistency. Before I left, a couple years ago now, because it's been that long, I was doing well. I was doing consistent. I was making enough to do what I wanted to do. And I just want to be able to do that again. And at the same time, I want to be a place that people can come and see me as an example. Because unfortunately, as body positive as things have gotten, we still have hate raids going on for people being who they are. We still have people coming into chats and calling people names and referencing what they look like and their size and shit like that. And I just want to be somebody that other people can look and be like, hey, if she can do it, I can do it too. And like, if she doesn't let that kind of shit affect her, I hope that I can get to that point as well. Because let me tell you, motherfucker, they don't pay your fucking bills. Their opinions matter absolutely not. They aren't fucking feeding you or financing you. They can kick fucking rocks. Like, and it's taken me a long time to get back to that place for myself, because I was not there for a very long time. But I hope to be a soft place for people to land. And yeah, you can take that as I am a pillow. Or, you know, this is just going to be, I just want it to be a safe place for people to be able to fly their freak flag or whatever flag they choose to fly. I don't care. Just come have fun and talk to me, and let's talk about shit. You know, actual poop, figurative poop. I don't need pictures of your poop, but we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, kind of thing, you know? I'm not really fussed about it. But I missed everybody. I missed streaming. What reminds you of a song? Poop? I hope not poop. I hope not the poop part. But I am getting tired. See, having a horrible sleep schedule, let me tell you. What song? A soft place to fall. If you need to fall, you can fall. If you want a soft place to land. I think I just spit at you guys. Gross. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to spit on you. Unless you're into that shit, then I'll spit on you if you want me to. No, I won't, because I don't like spit. So never mind. Let's stop talking about spit. Even though I'm the one that brought it up, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm also dusting with my makeup brush. Leave me alone. This is what I use to clean off my desk when I do my nails. Because I don't use blush, because I have rosacea, so I don't need blush. But I dust off my desk with my blush brush. I think this is a Bare Minerals. I gotta find my lipstick too. I feel like my lips are just non-existent in the fleshiness of my face. Do you guys see my kitty lamp? You don't see my kitty lamp. Oh, you guys cannot tell that this is turning colors. Can you see? He turns colors! But Lovey got him for me for my birthday. My light's much too bright for you guys to tell that he changes colors. But he does a fade. I have him set on fade. And he does like pink, red, blue, green, purple. He does all the rainbow. And I have him back there turning colors. Oh, you can kind of see it now. You can kind of see it now. You have a rainbow neon light and you can't see colors on stream. Yeah. You can see a slight difference. Now that he's back there, you can see the darker, because I have it on the darkest hues right now. Clean that bitch before makeup. Clean that bitch before makeup. What? Do what now? Oh, you're gonna send it to me. Okay. I wonder if I need to send you a friend request, Bash. Because I don't think I'm accepting messages from people. Messica's in a voice channel. What are they doing? What is she doing? They're watching a show. Oh, they're watching Motherland. I'm like, what are they doing? Sorry, I'll find you, Bash. Bash is not online. There. Now you can send me a message. No, I don't see you. Huna. What? Oh, lamp joke. Somebody said something about I love lamp the other day and it made me think of you. It'll never go away. Hi, Euphoria. I was. You're never online. I used to never show myself online either. And then I felt bad. Everything leads back to me feeling bad about stuff. Bash is never online. Why is my... Okay, there we go. Of course, as soon as I stream, my mom's texting me. How are you, Euphoria? I hope Obi is doing fantastic. Also, I'm offended by all of the fantastic Sims builders. They piss me off. You're always online. I do always see you. If I don't see you online, I see you on your phone online. You're up early today. Thank goodness. It was intentional at one point. Mine was too. And then I felt bad, so I stopped doing it. I didn't want people to think I didn't want to talk to them, but then when they were messaging me and I was offline, it was making the Discord sound. And as we know, I was talking about earlier, the Discord sound gives me, I have PTSD with it. So I don't ever want to hear that sound again in my whole life for as long as I live. So now I have to put myself as do not disturb because I do not want to hear that sound and go and have a panic attack. So, but now not so much. Now you're just at work all the time and, you know... You're up early today. I did see you mention something on Twitter about having a bad sleep schedule, I think. Was that here? Was that there? I don't remember, but I feel like that's what you said. I can turn specific ones off. I will forever think of the 100 babies with me. That is what I was doing when I found your stream, the little vampire toddler. There was a random streaker. This is the best moment. He stripped right around the house. Didn't we have babies that would strip and run outside too? What the fuck are you doing naked outside? That shit was funny. And then when my kids caught on fire, I think I am so grateful for Magic. And when she used to play, she used to play people's clips. When they would get shouted out, I think their clips would play. I don't think it happens anymore. Because I ended up deleting all my clips so I wouldn't get a DMCA strike. And I regret every day that I deleted my fucking clips because that was a year of clips. That was a year of funny shit. I mentioned it recently. I'm a vampire. So that's actually, we have recently, and I say that the last 2 weeks, we've been going to sleep at 4 or 5 p.m. and waking up at midnight. That's been our sleep schedule. I'm sad her clips are... Or is it not working? Or it's on purpose that she doesn't pull clips anymore? I only have like 3 clips now. So it was pulling like my starting screen and shit. But before that, I remember my kids are on fire. Like when laundry day first came out, it used to set fires. My laundry doesn't set fires anymore. But my kids all got set on fire in the laundry room at the front of the house. That shit was hilarious. My kids were on fire. I think that's what it is too. People like it when I scream and freak out about my Sims and shit and like Yesterday, my Sims were just being assholes. I want a magic bottomless bag of chips. Me too, Denny. Ooh, okay. Why do I feel like I know that person? Delta Ray. Do I know that person, Delta Ray? I feel like I know who they are. Yours are spoopy games? Listen, I'm gonna start playing fucking DBD on stream. That's another reason why I don't want to play DBD on my stream, is because I don't want DBD fanatics to come in here and talk shit to me. Because I feel like that's something that would happen, because I don't know jack shit about the game. I don't know jack shit about, like, allotting blood points and perks and blah 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 blah. And I scream and yell at fucking the killers and stuff, and I get freaked out so easily. But I don't want the DBD purist to come in here to my stream and talk shit to me. Just don't put TTV in your name. I was literally watching Magic. Was it last night or the night before? Oh, when she was playing with Maria, because she hadn't played with Maria in a little bit. She was doing DBD, and I was looking at her name, and I'm like, this bitch still has TTV in her name. And I was like, she's crazy. I was thinking to myself, she's crazy for having... I mean, it's smart, because then people come check you out, and like she a lot of times has like the killers and shit come talk to her and follow her and stuff. It's fucking smart. But I don't want to be harassed. I don't want to be harassed by people, and I feel like I'm just too squishy. I'm too squishy to be harassed. We played together, be with Michael Myers. Listen, don't fucking listen. Delta Ray did that Bottom of the River song that was popular, but they have such a mixed sound that I don't think it will link in your brain. Okay, I mean, I'm down. Let's play this song. This will be, I think, the last song that I play. I love Watermelon Sugar. Played with Michael Myers. Listen, I feel like I am too scared. I'm building up the courage to play with Magic again. And so very soon I'll play with you guys. It's coming. I promise. And I do want to play it on stream, but I hate people. Stupid people that come in. Honestly, I was killer and the person had TTV. I went after match, and now one of the people in his stream is your person. Oh, that's dope though. You were laughing so hard you pulled up your husband. There's a clue on Magic's of me doing a blood curdling scream. That's probably what happened. I feel like I scream a lot. I make sex noises. That's what Maria says. I make sex noises when I play DBD. Those aren't real sex noises. I guess they could be construed. Because I get very scared. And they chase me around. And I don't want to say too much, but I like that. Okay. I'm not going to finish that thought, but Michael Myers is fucking terrifying. That's the only reason I play the game at all is with friends, and I know nothing about the game. I know jack shit. I know nothing. And then, like, but I want to be able to do, like, dailies and stuff, because I know that's a thing, and, like, if I see on Twitter that there's, like, a thing for blood points, I, like, try to retweet it, because I know Magic Looks and Bradley and stuff like that will retweet blood stuff. The whole thing is scary. The noises. So, you know how in Phasmophobia when you go in the house and the way that the noise changes? The environment changes in the house? I feel like that's what happens with Dead by Daylight. Like, I stopped playing Dead by Daylight and I am hearing things differently. I only play with friends too. Like, anyone ever wants to just play, just message me. I need to rejoin your Discord. I made a new Discord that isn't connected to my streaming name. Oh, since you're not streaming, I wanted it to be me. Oh, I got you. You can unconnect it. You can disconnect your Twitch from your Discord, and you could change your name on Discords and shit. I've changed my name a bajillion times in Discords. You learn as you go. I know, and I feel like eventually I will learn and be halfway decent. your name was Princess Callie, you can change that. You can change your server ID. You can change it per server. You can change it. You left it though in case it got back to streaming. Yeah, I understand. I have 2 Discords. See, so going back to the narcissist, this motherfucker made me make... Don't cuss at me, sir. I have 2 Steams. I have 2 Discords. I have like 4 email addresses. I have 3 Twitters because of all of that shit. Let me tell you, I understand wanting to distance yourself from things, and I did that for myself. Do I have my Discord linked anymore? Oh dear Lord. Probably not. Hold on. And I don't think I have any mods here because they hate me. I don't think I need mods anymore. Am I an asshole for saying that? Or I think I just need... I don't know. If I start streaming again and shit, I think I might have to... Can I create... Invite people? Hold on. Copy. I did it. Hold on. I'll convince her to play with you guys. It says the guy that gets scared about shit, yeah? I think that's my Discord? I don't know. I might have to change it. For some reason, I want to say my commands aren't working. Because I think somebody tried to lurk the other day. And it's not pulling. So I don't know if I need to... Says the most unmod person. Still waiting this one. This is true. When Messica's here, she does good shit. But I don't know why this isn't... My links aren't working. My chatbot's up. And now it's not going to let me type it. Because bot's not up. It's just streamer. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not connected properly. I don't know why it's not working. What's this? Oh, update. Can I update? Hello? I don't know. Chatbot's not working. Yeah, I think that's my Discord. I want to spend more time in my Discord, but then I feel like... I don't know. I feel like people have other things to do. The link didn't work. Hold on. Oh. Oh, it says 500 internal server error. What? Hold on. Say, excuse me? So it says that it's copying it. Let's see what it says. Is that it? The after GG part. There's that one. I hope that one works. But Messica, you know, listen, I was inconsistent and I've been missing for such a long time. I don't expect to have what I had when I left, right? Because it took me a long fucking time to get there. And so when you kind of fucking ditch everybody and you go into a hole, I feel like I have to rebuild trust with people, and I have to work on letting people know that I can be relied on again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so my community hopefully will grow again, because I will be more consistent. And I'm probably going to be live tomorrow at noon. And maybe on Tuesday if I decide that I don't want my job anymore. I still haven't decided. I'm still on the fence. Because, like I said, I live my life for my fucking self because I've had to. So, this is making me happy. I am very happy doing this. And my happiness is my priority. So... it's not anybody else's priority. I know, who needs a job, right? Yeah, I definitely don't need Pay rent and shit. Welcome back, Callie, to the Beehive. I hope you enjoy your stay. Do I have my sheep anymore? My sheep. I have my sheep. Do I have my sheep in my emotes? Is my sheep here? Oh, my sheep! I forgot about my sheep. I love my sheep. Hi, Indigo. Always enjoy my stay. I hope so. My sheep! I have to figure out why my alerts or my emotes aren't working. My favorite sheep. My favorite sheep. I know. I have to figure it out, Cammy. Listen. I got my sound alerts to work, so now you can pay for sound alerts with channel points, because I know you guys have a bajillion channel points. What, Cammy? So you can play me sound alerts now. Hopefully. Did I put it in here? I might get to see this week since Obi Dad is going to work trip. Obi never lets you sleep. Well, then you're gonna have lots of bee in your brain. Both in your lap and in your ear holes. So that's good. Lots of bee to go around. Did it not work? Oh no. Oh, the command? No, I don't know what's wrong with my commands. Enjoy your Prime. Oh, did it not go through? It hasn't yet. Maybe it just hasn't cleared yet. But thank you for your Prime. Oh, and Lunar gave me her Prime yesterday, and I didn't pay any attention that it actually said Prime. But thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for using your Prime. What is it? What is the famous thing that people say? You could use your Prime anywhere, but thank you for using it on me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know if it's Prime, because I used my Prime in somebody's channel the other day and I never got a notification. It never came up in their stream either. I don't know why. But thank you. Again, I appreciate it very, very much. I hope work goes easy on your brain and your body. You're only young once, let me tell you. And then you start waking up and, oh my god, my fucking black... So, I saw a thing on Twitter. Now, I know, completely out of left field. But I saw a thing on Twitter about this month being really hard on people with uteruses. Oh my god. Last night, I thought my uterus was trying to murder me. I was in so much fucking pain. I was audibly in pain. It hurt. I hurt very badly last night. And I don't like uteruses. I think they're dumb. Uteri? What's the plural for uterus? I don't like uterus. I don't like uteri? That sounds like a STD. Last month was serious with premenstrual crap. No! Yeah. I haven't been vocal. Usually I do a breathing thing. But last night I was like bracing myself on my chair. I was like, holy fudging cuss. Oh boy. So much so that Lovey was like, what's wrong? My uterus is trying to kill me. And he just stayed quiet. Like, what can you say to that? I should be done with this malarkey already. I'm grateful that I'm not into that shit yet, because I feel like that's going to do a number on my mental health. Going through that kind of bullshit. Because then, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Yeah. I don't know. But whole doggy, that was terrifying. That was horrible. It was really bad. It hurt a lot. Uteri? Is it actually uteri? Because that sounds like a UTI. It sounds like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm talking about a fucking urinary tract infection. Uteri. Thank you, Grant. Of all people to confirm. Yeah. Flashes are a thing. So, one of my drivers, my satellite drivers, came in a couple weeks ago, and apparently she's going through the change. She was sweating buckets. It was disgusting. I'm sorry. I know it's a natural part of life, and I felt awful for her, but it was fucking gross. It was so fucking gross. Heard a word question from over at the stove and rushed to your aid. Thank you, Grand. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. Oh, there it is! Oh, I appreciate you. I wondered if it was gonna take a while. Awesome. Thank you, Cammie. Again, for like the 6th time. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate it. I never had much in the way of hot flashes, but I had a year or 2 of night sweats that were terrible. So I don't know if I have... Oh, you reloaded the page. Okay, dope. I'm glad it came through and you got to see it then. I do every once in a while wake up and I'm like incredibly hot and uncomfortable. I never have to go through that sweating crap. It was gross. I felt awful for her, but also it was fucking gross. I was like, there was just so much water coming out of her. She looked like she got out of the shower. Like, she was just soaked. And I was like, I was terrified and I was disgusted and I felt bad for being terrified and disgusted. And I tried my best to hide it, but my face says a lot without my mouth's permission. And so, I was just trying to be very polite all the time to, is it hot in here? Because I know it ain't me. Yeah, I, as a fat person, I don't like warm. I hate being hot. I don't know who likes being hot. I'm sure some people who are chronically cold like to be hot, but as a very large person, I cannot stand to be hot or sweaty I am a fucking monster. We went to the lake. Has it been a month? Yeah, the beginning of August. We went to the lake. I like hot people. Don't tell me shit. I love hot people. I'm not... anyway. We went to the lake. And we happened to go on the hottest day. It was 90 fucking degrees. It was 100% humidity. There was no air conditioning in this house that was built in 1920. There were no ceiling fans. The wind wasn't blowing. The water was disgusting. Like, I have never been more unhappy. Well, maybe I have. Was so fucking unhappy. I was so uncomfortable. I was so hot and so sweaty. I was a complete monster bitch. 100% fucking monster bitch. I was horribly uncomfortable. It's the humidity. Right, I can deal with hot being hot, right? Because I then feel like you can spritz yourself with some water and create some air and be a little bit cool, right? But humidity can suck a big fat dick. I prefer dry heat every fucking day of the week. Here it is humid. When it gets warm and then the weather changes because it can't make up its mind, it's humid. It's humid all the time. And I fucking hate it. I absolutely hate it. And then, of course, it's like the UK and nobody has a fucking air conditioner. Like, there's no central air. It's all little air window units. And, that's why there's a fan behind me. You can see it. Because my little room of our little apartment is the only room that doesn't have an air conditioner in it. First world problems, I don't fucking care. It's hot and I don't want it to be hot. Right now it's 74 and it feels nice. I have a fan and I feel good enough. But yeah. Anyway. I didn't end up playing any games. I was gonna try to maybe play some Naraka, but Lovey is probably gonna be going to sleep in a little bit. He doesn't want to play anymore. Which is fine. It's been 2.5 hours. I have talked entirely too much. I might actually be live tomorrow because it's Monday. I'll probably be live at noon. And if I am live on Tuesday, that means I've quit my job. That means I have stopped going into my job. And I'll be live every day at noon, if that's the thing. If not, I'll see you on Friday after work. I don't want to go to work anymore. I hate my job. I hate the entitled people. I hate the people I work with. They can all suck my fucking dick. But anyway, I digress. I love your faces. I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. I know for some of you it's not even quite noon yet, so I hope you get to do all the fun things that you want to do on your Sunday. Hopefully it's not just cleaning and laundry. When it's cool, it hurts my joints, and I never felt colder in my life. I'm glad we got to talk today too, Callie. I'm grateful for that. Not sure to see you Tuesday or not for all of the reasons. I know. I hope to see you Tuesday. Listen, if everybody wants to see me on Tuesday, then I'll just be here on Tuesday. I love his. I almost subbed to him the other day because I wanted his fucking... Oh, that's not even his. That's just the Pride ones. Do I have that one? I don't know if I have the Pride Ulu. Let me go see. No, I have this one though. The Pride ones were so cute. And I still only have one arm of the Pride heart. I have one arm. I think I have the brown arm. I'm upset, but it's okay. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your faces, and I will likely see you tomorrow at noon. I hope you have a good rest of your... Okay, now you're just showing off. Alright, you guys can suck my dick too anyways. I love you.